and soon Siega became essential to the human race. Time passed. And now, somebody has stolen all the Siega in the country. Without being able to start fire or heal wounds, the people are suffering. One of the guards in charge of managing magic, Sisu Olympia, sets out on a quest to retrieve the missing Siega. The story begins. Hi everyone, this is audap, and we're going to play The Legend of Dark Witch. I've actually tried to play this several times already, but I just upgraded my Elgato, and now that it's upgraded, my sound is completely off. My mic is actually working the way it's supposed to, and it's picking up sound the way it normally does when I'm recording music, but before it never worked like this. So you're going to hear a little bit of a white noise until I get that resolved. So I apologize for that. And I'm still suffering from the effects of when I'm sick. So I'll be coughing a fair amount as well. Like that. So I'll try to keep that to a minimum. If you're not familiar with this game, it's a heavily inspired by Mega Man. So you can start initially by picking any of the levels that you'd like, and then when you defeat all the bosses, then you can open up additional levels beyond that. So let's take a look at Heaven's Gate. Clinzy Librarian. A young librarian of Heaven's Garden, Clinzy is regarded as the next prodigy of Siega research. She must know something about the missing Siega. So destroying enemies earns you power-ups, which, if you build up enough of them, let you activate powers, which you see on the bottom left hand of the screen. It works a bit like Radius in that if you build up enough, you can activate them either manually or automatically, in which case I'm doing it automatically. So when you first play it, it starts off in windowed mode, which I'm not sure what. So many non-European developers do that, but this is another game that you'll have to go through a little bit of trouble to get it to start in full screen. And unfortunately still going to run at a fairly low resolution, but I think it's well worth it. A little bit of trouble. And at the easier levels, it's very friendly, even to those who are not familiar with or aren't very good like me at action games. Getting this kind of game right is actually very, very difficult. You would think it'd be fairly easy because the formula has existed for so long. But because that formula has existed for so long, it's very, very difficult to make a game like Mega Man be very successful. But this one, I think manages. What are you doing here? Only authorized personnel are allowed. I came here to see you because I have a question to ask. About a serious problem this country is facing. You do know about it, don't you? About the missing Siega? Yes, that. I heard you know a lot about Siega. I know a lot about Siega as a substance. So you don't know anything about the incident? I might know something about it, but I can't simply tell someone I've just met, can I? Well, I'll force you to tell me. My, how brutal. But if you think a librarian can't fight, you're wrong. So like Mega Man, there's your bosses have different attacks, which you'll have to watch out for. In my case, I've powered up my shots enough, where I can do a little bit more damage. New skill get, the Dia missile. Surrounds an enemy with missiles for a thorough attack. May take some time for ignition. And you can earn those butterflies, and they basically act as your power-up currency. So you can upgrade the weapons that you earn from bosses, or your basic weapons, extra lives, livestock. Of course, the first thing I buy is extra trays. That way you can earn more of it, and then level up a little faster. So let's check out the Silent Ice Roads with Ai, Treasure Hunter. Traveling far and wide in search of rare objects, Ai is a seasoned treasure hunter. There are rumors she is currently in the old region. Perhaps a treasure hunter like Ai may have some information about the missing Siega. I also like that the resolution is at least a little bit higher than most retro games try to be. So you're not getting that, hipster tries to look like an NES game. Which I'm always totally against. Modern hardware, and modern games should look modern. It's the gameplay that we love, so as long as you preserve that, then it's completely okay to make your games look modern. So to me, it's just a bit too out of touch to and hipsterish to make games on modern hardware and then intentionally have them in such resolutions that they look like old NES games. They're not old NES games. Just accept that fact. There's some exceptions to that rule, of course. Sometimes they do it tastefully, but majority of these games that have the retro look, I don't think they're very tasteful. I think they just use it as a gimmick. And to me, that's absolutely the wrong reasons to have pixelated graphics. As you can see, the difficulties is manageable on easy, and the number of enemies and the variety of attacks actually increases as you increase difficulty as well. So you can play through this a couple times, and you'll get a more difficult and maybe even more rewarding experience at the higher difficulties. But I will never see the end of a level if I put it on normal, because I don't have that much skill, quite frankly. I have a feeling the other character that you can earn can jump higher. There's a couple jumps in here which you can't quite make. And it would make sense for another character to be able to do that. never thought I'd meet someone in a place like this. It wasn't easy to get here, but I had to find you. All that trouble just to find me? What do you want? The country Siega has been stolen. Oh, I get it. You're the detective in charge of finding out where it's gone, am I right? Actually, that can't be right. Detectives wouldn't come here. It's too cold. So, who are you? Can you just quickly tell me what you know? I don't really want to stay here long. It's freezing. How about some exercise to warm you up? I'll be your sparring partner. Fine, but if I win, you tell me everything, alright? Ah. New skill get, divide ice. Pressing a button after using shot will multiply the number of shots. Level up for more shots and extra power. Alright, let's level up our main shot. Papline Beast. Inland, far from human civilization, the Beastmen have built their own port city. Perhaps the missing Siega has been exchanged here. The mayor is known to be a difficult man, but his daughter, Papline, may be cooperative. And if not, we shoot her. That's how we handle conflict in this game. I'm not sure what the deal is in starting the opening levels, you know, in this sort of plain style, but oh well. Ah. Oh, of course. Ah. Got one heart left, great. Doesn't really dole out a lot of hearts in this game either. Human in our territory, brave but stupid. I'm here for a reason. You are thinking missing Siega is our fault. Humans always think everything is our fault. I haven't even said anything yet. I'm only here to gather information. I have nothing to tell you. Humans not welcome here. Get out. Unless you want to prove yourself worthy. And that's fine with me. Huh. We shall see how long your confidence lasts. Alright, ground impact creates a force that erupts from the ground. Take caution of the gap between player character and enemy. Level up to shorten this gap. Lab Broker. Twilight Prison. Oh, I forgot to power up on. Oh, well. Blab is well known underground as an informant that deals with rare information for a price. She actually looks like a normal student. Well, really? That's what a normal student looks like? Okay. But don't be fooled. She may know something about the missing Sega. Nobody else does. Yeah, these balls have a mind of their own. I can relate to that. Oh, the porcupines. Street porcupines. Oh. No. Damn it. Forgot to hold the button down. Oh, down to the pea shooter. You can't damage as many things with a pea shooter until you power all the way up. traveling minstrel, perhaps? This place isn't a good choice to entertain people, you know. I'm no minstrel. I just like snazzy clothes. Know anything about the missing Siega? No, is that what you're here for? To ask about the big load of Siega that got stolen? I've heard somebody has escaped from prison that has something to do with it. Well, that's why I came here, but there were only monsters other than you. It is an abandoned place after all, but I did find some clues. What clues? Show me. No, this is what I found, and I'll fetch a good price for it. I'll just take it off you by force. You think you can? I'm